That growth is going to be a dark Christmas for many. Some 129,000 people lost their jobs in the 3 months to September. That's according to data released by Stats SA this afternoon. Compared to the 3 months from April to June, that represents a drop of 1.5%. There are now just over 8.5 million people employed in the formal sector in South Africa.
Job cuts were identified in 4 out of the 8 sectors surveyed on a quarter-on-quarter basis, with significant shrinkage seen in community services, transport and manufacturing. The financial sector continued to expand its workforce with a further 6,000 positions created, while government sector jobs continued to rise at a faster rate than the private sector on an annual basis.
We need to do a little bit more to try and get those jobs up. Government really, I think that number is almost 3%. That's where government is still the major employer, despite actually them saying, they're starting to freeze posts. Construction
reversed its earlier good progress with 3,000 jobs lost in that sector in the quarter, although compared to last year, employment was on the rise. Surprisingly, the mining sector registered a 1.6% increase in jobs created in the quarter, but on an annual basis, jobs in that sector shrank by the same margin. Gross earnings in the mining sector were up a whopping 20% in the quarter.
That's probably coming through from awarding of those increased salaries that has been going on, which probably is a balancing act with the numbers that we're seeing in terms of employment.
With key mining companies like Anglo American and BHP Billiton making moves to limit their exposure to South Africa, there are concerns that the annual trend in job losses in the mining sector will continue. Nompumelo Siziba, SABC News, Johannesburg.